Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Today we are going to discuss a very important theory about covalent bonding, that is valence shell, electron pair, repulsion theory. Okay, this theory tells us about the arrangement of different electron pairs around any central atom. Okay, let's take an example of oxygen atom. Oxygen has 8 electrons and 6 in valence shell. Okay, so if we draw the valence shell of oxygen, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 electrons. These 2 electrons, these are already paired, and the electrons which are already paired before bonding, they do not take part in the bonding because they do not need so they are called lone pairs, okay, or non bonding pair. They are also called lone pair or non bonding pair. Non bonding pairs. And the electrons which are unpaired, they usually take part in the bonding, and these electrons are called shared pairs. Okay, so these electrons are called shared pairs. All of the electron pairs that are present around any central atom, they are responsible for determining the geometry of any molecule. किसी भी molecule का structure कैसा होगा, वो space में orient कैसे करेंगे उसके electrons, उसके electron pairs, उसके atoms, उसको बोलते हैं geometry. ठीक है, angles between different bonds, different shape of different electron pair, arrangement of different electron pairs, and all these arrangements, they are called the geometry of any molecule. And in determining the geometry of any molecule, all these lone pairs, all these electron pairs are important, whether they are bonding or non-bonding. So the very first point, very first postulate of the valence shell electron pair repulsion theory is all of these electron pairs, these are responsible for determining the geometry of a certain molecule. But lone pairs, they need more space than the bond pairs. The second postulate is that the lone pairs occupy more space than bond pairs, right? This is the second point of valence shell electron pair repulsion theory. Now the series or sequence of repulsions. Lone pair repulsions are the maximum. Lone pair bond pair repulsions are the moderate, and bond pair repulsions are the minimum. Okay, so we can say that lone pair repulsions are maximum, lone pair repulsions, then lone pair bond pair repulsion, and the minimum repulsions are the bond pair. This is the series of increase in repulsions, and due to these repulsions, all the electron pairs, they try to arrange themselves as far as possible. अब अगर मैं ऑक्सीजन ही की बात करूं तो ऑक्सीजन में होते हैं 2 लोन पेयर और साथ 2 बॉन्ड पेयर्स भी. स्पेस में ये अरेंज होने की कोशिश करेंगे ऐसे कि जितना मैक्सिमम ये दूर हो सकते हैं, as far as possible. And this is the another postulate of the valence shell electron pair repulsion theory, that all the electron pairs around any central atom or any polyvalent atom, they try to arrange themselves as far as possible. जितना वो दूर अरेंज हो सकते हैं उतना दूर अरेंज होने की कोशिश करेंगे, ठीक है। उसके बाद आ गया कि जो इलेक्ट्रॉन पेयर्स हैं, दे आर ऑल रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर ज्योमेट्री, whether they are lone pair or they are bond pairs, they are all responsible for establishing or determining the geometry of any covalent molecule. And the third postulate is that lone pair will need more space than the bond pair. Another postulate is that lone pair repulsions are maximum and bond pair repulsions are minimum. Also, lone pair make the bond pairs to bend more and make the molecule to deviate from the ideal bond geometry. How? Let's talk about again the water molecule. Water molecule contain 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom. So the most appropriate geometry should be linear one. सेंटर में ऑक्सीजन हो और दोनों साइडों पे हाइड्रोजन्स हो, 180 का एंगल बने, मैक्सिमम डिस्टेंस पे अरेंज हो जाए। बट ऐसा नहीं होता। जब स्पेस में इसकी ज्योमेट्री देखी जाती है तो वो होती है एंगुलर या बेंट। वजह क्या है? वजह है ये लोन पेयर्स, क्योंकि लोन पेयर्स को ज़्यादा जगह चाहिए, दे ट्राई टू पुश दीज बॉन्ड पेयर्स इनवर्ड, और इस वजह से ये बॉन्ड पेयर्स अंदर को पुश हो जाते हैं और ज्योमेट्री लीनियर नहीं रहती बल्कि एंगुलर हो जाती है। ओके, इंशाल्लाह वी विल बी डिस्कसिंग अदर पोस्टुलेट्स इन आवर नेक्स्ट लेक्चर।